Okay, this is Gorilla Brain, number 1. It's the thought process of a gorilla in the life of Gorilla Tag. So, wake up, have a nice morning coffee. Then, off to the you shall cause havoc, destruction. Alright, that's actually not the... That's not actually what Gorilla Brain's for. So,
I hate those kids that go, hey, I have long arms and then just go stupid.
okay, so the point of Gorilla Brain is to show you how, to show you some nice thought process when you are playing Gorilla Tag.
Not both of them.
So the first thought process is about running, right? Because you can't use your leg as a gorilla. That's a fact. So, a good way to run is if you want to go fast enough,
I know, a lot of...
do not that long strides, but to do quick enough strides so you can expel yourself forward. Also, corners are your friend, although sometimes your enemy.
Nah, close. You actually are 1 inch away.
They are your friend whenever you're trying to escape,
You almost guessed it right.
or if you are trying to
Yes, it
tag somebody. And
almost as tall as J-Man.
So-
Yeah, I sort of like
when you are
I'm almost as tall as
inside like the
J-Man.
treehouse, for instance,
J-Man's
and you
taller than
need to
me by
escape,
a little.
what you can do is you can hit off the ledge. You won't jump super high, but you'll propel yourself forward
You
more.
dare me to go hard next time?
Yeah, next round.
Like
That's
that.
get everyone.
And another
Yeah,
thing
everyone,
is
you
like
want me
this,
to tag?
to just confuse your enemies.
I almost just got you.
And also,
How about
getting
I make an
off of
imposter
stuff
of you?
is a great way to
Slippery
juke
wall
somebody.
run, I'm not even gonna try.
Like that. So if somebody was chasing you right behind you, you can just do this. Nope, that was wrong. Well, you could do this and hit back. It'll confuse them enough
I like
to where you can go.
I hate doing that. I
Another
snap.
thing about walking is terrain. Terrain can be good and bad.
Alright, well, I have one
If you're going
less on
downhill,
my list now, so
You can
snap
hit and
my
launch yourselves.
bananas.
But with uphill,
Bananas.
Oh my god.
you might be suspended in the air for enough time
Supposed to be
Wait, cowboy
while
hat.
going up,
What do you swing
like
stuff?
this. So, if somebody can launch themselves correctly, and they can effectively take control of that situation and tag you. Another thing is tree branches. You kind of have to conquer your fear of heights for this one.
Straight imposter of
Also remember, if you fall, you don't die. You know?
Wait, I just...
Eh.
Can you see
You know, see,
yellow?
I'm still talking. I'm not dead.
Okay.
Yeah, this could be a voiceover. Probably not. Oh shoot. Also, another thing is that your arms are not solid objects. Alright, here, watch this. As you can see, I'm smacking this with my hand, but my arm can just go through it like this. Another situation where this could be bad and good is going underneath here. So if you try to go underneath here, you could lift your arm up and then hit down, and you could be messed up inside here and be entangled like this. You have nowhere to get out.
I don't
But
know if I can beat
upside is if you're doing like a hide and seek thing, you can push yourself down, grab the floor, push yourself down some more, and boom, now you're under. Although another bad thing is this. It can slow you down temporarily.
Yeah, you don't do it
Oh shoot.
sideways, you do it forward yellow. the under platform run.
Another thing is being able to control the power. Games can't detect the power
Get back on
by actual force.
Like,
Yeah.
is there,
Like this.
Do you guys do like a flip?
Like, you wouldn't even bounce back a bit if you were to just like, bop. It would just hurt you and you would absorb the pain. But with this, in VR, what they do is they use speed. And speed will
That's what
see
I thought.
how strong you are. So if you're like really fast and do like a flick, it'll move you. Another thing is that your hands stick to a wall for a little bit,
Hey,
and they slip.
wait, can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Watch this. Ready? You ready?
I can't answer that because
Alright,
nobody
then
else can
I
hear me
won't
inside
say
this world.
right.
So another thing that you can do with this found ability is wall run,
I know.
but I actually don't know how to wall
I
run
really think I gotta be.
because I'm not Jesus. Chloe,
Okay, come on, let's go. Yeah, you are running from me, brother.
Coco.
No challenge.
Sorry, that's my dog.
Dude, I love how you guys can't tag him.
So
Yeah, no, come on. You actually
you
have
can implement these elements to do some pretty nice things, and these are only the basics. You also have to learn about sliding, which is something that we are about to get into. But with the power, you can either do one slap,
Can you just please let us tag
or
you?
you can do two slap, which is a bit harder, but it launches you up pretty far. Alright, and then we're gonna go on to sliding. So your character has momentum, right? See, if I just stood here, I wouldn't slide. But if I were to hop here, I would slide just a bit. Now that doesn't matter on solid ground, because guess what? You're actually going faster, and that's something that you want. But, well, on treetops, you might try to run away from somebody, and, like, there might be some groups underneath of you, just because they can't do that much exercise. And if you slide like this, I grabbed onto it, hold on. If you slide like this, nope, like
Oh shoot, my controller just.
this, like this, oh shoot, you'll fall. Which isn't that common because,
Shoot, I messed up bad.
well,
I
on a
messed
tree
up
branch, have a certain
Oh, shoot, my
pattern to go
controller
onto it.
disconnected. My
So
controller
sliding's very bad
disconnected.
if you are trying to escape somebody on branches and you don't know how to branch pretty well, or if you kind of mess up, that's gonna be game. So another thing is how to stop
If it's a
yourself
dare
from
to
sliding.
get yellow, I'm not doing it.
You might already have seen it,
When you get tagged, can you rate one of the things I do?
but in order to stop sliding, what you do is when you launch yourself, put your hands down to the ground, and they'll touch this, stopping your slide and momentum, so you just stand still. Alright, see like this, it's basically magic. So these leaves are also not like, oh shoot. Yeah, the leaves can't affect whatever you're doing. These light posts, for some reason, they constantly stick to my hand. Also, another thing that I gotta show you. So, if you want to climb a tree, but you don't want to get up, like, onto any platforms because it's too dangerous, what you can do is you can do something called a pinch climb, where you, like, kind of hug the wall and move your arms and, like, up in, like, a circular motion. See? I'm gonna show you. So, this is where you usually learn for it. Sometimes you kind of have to pull up, but what I found helpful for me is if you can get a rhythm. Alright, if you can get a rhythm while going up, I usually go like this up, and then I kind of glide my hands like this. Might not always work. Oh shoot. But it can work. Another thing is something that I'm doing right now, which, well, kind of was. So, if you can't pinch climb because it's too long to do that, and you could be at risk of, you know, being caught, What you can do is if you can find two walls that are pretty decent size apart, what you can do is you can... Oh shoot, oh my god, the game just ended. Hold on. I'm doing this in my live game. Whoa. 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 Okay. Okay, so what you can do is you can smack your hands against this and lift them up, kind of, but in a more controlled manner, and you can climb up. Now, you do need some momentum for this. As you can see here, Lava Monkey's doing that, so I'm gonna retreat.
Bunny run.
Yeah, I can't do that one. They caught me a little bit before that because some people have faster arms, which is also another downside about this, is you need to be, like, you don't need to be physical for this, but it will get you more physical to make your arms move around faster. Because then you'll start to move faster with your arms and you'll start to get a rhythm and then you can go super fast. Right? So people with faster arms are a little bit better at this naturally, but you can build it up by playing this and constantly moving your arms a lot. Another thing is this does work up a sweat, so that's why some people do voiceovers, which I think I'm going to do soon, if I need to. But it's so you don't count like the breathing inside of it, because like you have to breathe a lot as you're moving and talking. My god, just let me go. Also, inside the tree, it's different maps, if you don't know about this. With the power of the brain, you can choose which path is smarter. So, over here, inside there, is one spot. Down here is one spot, and over there's one spot. Over here is like a nice dune. See? So here there's this is probably like a really good map for hide and seek, because you can get up there, you can do a bunch of other stuff. Like a good hiding spot requires some heavy movement.
Yeah, get over here.
And this is probably one of the maps that require more physical movement, because if you fall in between these cracks, you have to wall climb to get out, which is why wall climbing is super important. And if you hit hard enough, you could get up here, and what you could do is you can hop up here, move your arms here, and hide. This is really good if you're just playing a hide-and-seek game with your friends. God. Oh, there's also a ledge there. You have to, like, wall run or wall climb. But you can go along these crevices. And oh,
I got this.
oh shoot! Yeah. So if you can get up there to that corner up there, you can basically be chilling for the rest of the game, because not much people can get up there by themselves naturally. So this is a really important map for wall climbing, and if the game ends right when you're showing something about wall climbing, you're gonna fall. Which is obviously something you don't want. But also a nice advantage is as the lava monkey, you get a boost for speed and strength. So you can make these pretty far wall climbs, which takes a nice chunk of skill, you know? And no. Alright, so sorry I was quiet there, I was thinking for something. Alright, so that's one area. And down this area, there's some nice little tunnels of wood, and then you see some stone. It's a beautiful cave. Alright. And you can run around these crystals.
What the fuck?
The kid's like 9. I don't think he can swear. Otherwise, if you can figure out what each crystal sounds like, you can be God mode in here. Like this one sounds like this. The other one. That's not for all colors. See? Listen to this. So each of the crystals have their own sound or arrangement. Because each crystal can either sound the same or different. Now these big spikes are kind of hard to get, but if you don't want to go up there, check with the crystals, you can come down to any of these pits right here, and fall inside of a sub map. This one's pretty good for hide and seek, and because there's like a limited roof, you kind of just have to chill on hitting so hard. There are crystals down here that do also make noise.
Run, Purple, run. There's one behind us.
This man was talking to me like I was a non-magma monkey. Yeah, that's also another good trick about this, is you can hit up inside like one of these corners, or you can go like this. But otherwise, there is also some pretty cool nests.
Our cartoon cat is gonna run to my face, bro. Bro, let's go. Let's go, bro. Bro, I hate this place. Bro, you have to call me. Call me, bro. No, bro, I can't find you. Bro, what are you doing up here? The way out. I'm out of here. Okay, I don't like them. I like that place, bro. Bro, no, guys.
Yeah, I don't know, I was just jamming out there.
Bro, let's go.
Yeah, a top tier musician. Let's go. Alright, and then another good thing is this move. If I could pull it off correctly. Somebody was chasing you down here. Woo! Wee.
No, but bro.
And then you can go up here. One thing that sucks is that these are very cramped. So only use, don't use this as an emergency exit. Alright, if somebody's chasing you, don't use this as an exit. Alright? Because if you accidentally hit your head up here, or if you mess up, then you're going to be slowed down inside that cramped area. And then they can tag you.